Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Brown, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Meeks. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Rush gets the bucket.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. McAdoo is checked in for Detroit. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Charlotte. Detroit trails by 8. Iguodala right side. Detroit no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's Rush outside. They get the rebound. The kick out to Brown. Now, here's Meeks. Tight defense on him. Here's Mesri. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Detroit making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. McAdoo's checked in. From deep, Iguodala. Charlotte leading by 10. Dishes it to Meeks. Rush with the steal. Iguodala wide open. Good on the triple. Iguodala's got 10 points.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Looney's checked in for McAdoo. And Wallace subbed in for Jeremy Grant. And that's out of bounds.
You let him block your jump, cuz. Out of all people, you let him do it.
Quincy Miller's checked in for Brandon Rush.
You is trash.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball.
Game, then it's gonna be better. Come on, player, I don't got time.
Nah, shut up.
You know you got 1 minute.
Moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And the shot is good. And now a 12-point Charlotte lead.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And the shot is good. 13 points for Iguodala. Iguodala's gone 33% from deep tonight, 2 of 6. And a look now on how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Anthony's checked in for Charlotte. Fields with the steal. Ahead. And it's Blake that time, the assist from Landry Fields. Fields has got 4 assists in the game. Detroit trails by 13. Fields against Iguodala. The dish to Grant. It's deflected. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wallace kicks to Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala. Charlotte leading by 13. Down low. They're running. Goes up. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that, not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Charlotte. They lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. You've got Ian Clark. Round out there with Jody Meeks. Then there's Mirza Teletovic.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Holmes passes to Williams. Shoots it up. Misses the wing J.
That's one he knows he should have drained. Oh, wow.
Because I had hoops.
It's a beautiful jam.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one.
When I beat y'all down.
To the middle. A fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Clark. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Plyce is checked in for Detroit. Iguodala comes in for James Michael McAdoo.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
You want to play Call of Duty?
Charlotte calls timeout.
Don't talk about on my turn. Bro, don't. Come on, play the X. I don't got time.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly
I got no
fouls.
problem with that.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Mesri. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
There's still a lot of that half the gallon milk.
Grant kicks to Rush. Pass to Plyce. From deep, Iguodala. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Clark dishes to Meeks. To the paint. Here's Mesri. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Charlotte leading by 17. Inside. Power down with both hands.
ain't gonna be able to pause it no more.
Wow.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Iguodala. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
We've watched Iguodala play great basketball. He has 15 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the head forward to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And Brandon Rush hits the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Steve Blake's checked in for Markel Brown. Here's Meeks.
I didn't say I was. You would want to say that.
You said that.
No, I didn't.
And the first one at the line is good.
You talking about me? I was
At the line, Steve Blake.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Detroit trails by 20. Williams kicks to Grant. From deep, Iguodala. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Look,
Yeah,
look.
rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
No, you can make your person
Yes,
fall,
and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with them.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite
Yes.
honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
You know, it always takes someone stepping up, and that happened.
What do I
here
gotta
as
do?
well,
Why can't you
with some
do it?
great numbers
I don't
for
care.
Toronto. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And he
You're
gets
not
it to
in
go.
controlling me. You're not my mama or nothing,
That
so
one
shut up.
will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
You know, I'm
No,
sorry.
I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul,
Yeah.
shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Come on. No, never go in that kitchen no more. Come on. You want to throw it over or not?
That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here.
Hey, don't touch me, bro. If I knock you in your face, boy, I'm not playing with your boy. Boy.
He hits the second from the line.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Blake kicks to Rush.